So we're up to element 2, to prepare the assessment plan. And you'll see that the first point is to determine evidence. Types of evidence you can turn to your range statement are direct, indirect and supplementary evidence. So this is where you are making direct observations. Indirectly they'd be providing you with a questionnaire, and supplementary they might be providing you with some work product to help supplement that. They're just some examples of direct, indirect and supplementary. We're also looking very closely in this recording lecture bite about the rules of evidence. Once again, that's bold and italicized, so you can turn to the range statement of your unit of competency, TAEASS 401B, Plan Assessment Activities and Processes. I'd suggest you pause this now and read through that range statement. Welcome back. Now we'll look also at some PowerPoint resources here on the rules of evidence. So you'll have your PowerPoint notes this week. This gives some definitions of the 4 rules of evidence. Now I'm not going to just reread all of this. You can read through that yourself from your PowerPoint notes. And you'll also have a lecture bite about the A3 poster. That's coming next, and that will have on the right hand side the rules of evidence. There'll also be a lecture following how the rules of evidence occur in the validation process. So I want to run you through an activity right now. I'd suggest you pause, look through your PowerPoint notes, you've looked at your range statement, and I will then show you how this applies. So we need to look at Susan submitting some evidence for this particular unit. Now, if it's a scenario where it's not Susan's own work, she's actually resourced a document from her employer and she wants to submit that as evidence. This is evidence that was created 2 years before she even joined the company. Then that can't be accepted under the rules of evidence because it's not authentically Susan's own work. It has to be the candidate's own work. Now, if she had modified that document and analysed it according to her, knowledge and skills, then that would be quite acceptable. Now, if Susan's evidence is just one form of evidence, say for example that she's been to a training course and she just submits a checklist, perhaps it was her name on an attendance sheet, and she says, okay, no, I've done this, I've attended the course, here's my attendance sheet to verify it. It's not sufficient evidence. We need more than one source of evidence under the VET system. So now let's look at the scenario where it's Susan's own work. She's completed the work 6 days ago. There was a wide variety of evidence. She's completed a questionnaire or an activity sheet. There was an observation checklist by her assessor submitted, and so that's actually a form of evidence we haven't looked at yet, is direct observation, and she's created an assessment product. So that's what we're doing to this week, is where you've already started to create your assessment product there for John and Susan with those assessment templates. So she's put all of those 3 documents together. Now let's see. Yep, that's definitely acceptable under the rules of evidence. So now that you've got that working case study, go back now and have a look at the different definitions of rules of evidence.